I'd hope to far more that than you've nil.
Agus Lume, yeah. Agus fáilte róta bhile.
Oh, it's that's a bit smaller. It's my other Everberg son is a warm dish got a machtis in the start and the garden.
I know, yeah. Agus tá sé shoot on the voice, come on.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get on? How was the tour?
Wicked time, girl. Fantastic, yeah.
Did they behave themselves?
In as much as they ever do.
Well, what did you make of it?
Yeah, we had a fantastic time, you know. It's a long time since I was touring with Danú now, you know. I suppose 20 years since I was touring with them, like, you know, so it was a totally different experience. Totally different venues anyway. Yeah,
nice venues, I'd say. I saw the lineup.
Yeah, beautiful venues, great. You know, so it's a fantastic opportunity and a fantastic experience. Yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Good. And sure, great to catch up with the lads again. See.
Make some new friends as well.
It,
you know, some of the lads, of course, I would have toured with. Yeah. But there was one or two then that I hadn't ever really done anything much with, you know, so it was fantastic. And as you know, the musicianship in there, incredible, like, you know, always was, but...
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen some of the gigs myself, you know. I listening to the band growing up myself and you singing, you know, I would have loved to have gone along and just sat in the audience. It would have been great.
Well, you were missed. There was so many people over there asked me, where is Nell? How's she doing and everything, you know?
Not at all, no, I think...
We had a great story to share, of course.
Yes.
Teidí here, after arriving.
That's it.
So it was fantastic, you know.
Yeah.
But, we were back singing some of the older stuff, you know, as
well. What songs did you do now while you were...
Well, sure, we used to sing on Paistín Fionn every night, I think.
Lovely.
You know, that's an old one that I actually learned from Chróinín, first of all. Chróinín, who sang with the band in the very early days.
Yeah.
On Paistín Fionn. You sing that yourself, Nell, don't you?
Well, I actually sung it for the first time at a Danú gig. My first ever Danú gig over in America. It was my first American. We were in Kansas City and I sung it. Yeah, that gig was the first ever gig. And there was a choir, the Kansas City chorale, back, you know, sung along, and it was something else.
Must have been amazing.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Now, I had no experience of standing out on such a big stage and singing with such a top class choir and top class band. You know, it was. I was thrown into the deep end, but gorgeous song, such a you know, beautiful melody, and
beautiful.
You did a great job of it.
Sure. As I say now, I learnt it from Chróinín, and that was one that we did every night, and then. Idir Áird Eochaill, another song that you have a beautiful version of.
Yeah, Cuiste McGrath. Tan lagan na going his.
Lagan diffriúla goibh.
Yeah, tan food clean.
Tá versi brisha álinge goibh ná for the binge.
Tá, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming this move Teidí and everything around. So mar de réir mar higim vi versi áidhe ele ríist nach hiad na kain tá goibhse.
Oh, go away.
Rás na déise trád áibh. Yeah, it's a beautiful air as well.
Gorgeous air. So and it's lovely with accompaniment actually.
Yeah.
When you do with the band, it's lovely. Yeah. It's a song that you can sing, you know, Gone Túnachan and then it's lovely. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Really nice. Yeah.
So it's great fun doing those.
Just two great songs.
Yeah. And then sure, Master McGrath came out every night.
Yeah.
Sure,
and of course I got that. You recorded that with the band years ago, but you never released it.
That's right. Yeah. We recorded it, but never released it. But
then we did
it. You gave it a new lease of life, Nell.
Well,
so it was lovely to do that now as well, and then we had the connection. I was able to talk about Benny and how Benny grew up in the same area in which this dog had been reared. Like you know, this amazing dog. So that was a great old.
That's a good lively song too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a great song.
Audiences love it, like it's.
They do, but sure, like you know, as I was saying earlier on, the musicianship in the band is incredible. You know, when you have that machine almost behind you singing it, it's amazing.
It paints the whole the whole picture of the story.
It really does,
doesn't it?
It really catches the essence of the song, you know.
And then the lads singing the backing vocals as well.
Absolutely,
Eochaill and Billy, like it's
really,
adds another dynamic to it.
Yeah. I used to love hearing those going in.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So it was another couple of layers down on top of the whole thing, you know. So no, it was great, and another one of our old favourites, Fair and Tender Ladies.
Oh, beautiful, I love that song.
Yeah, so that was nice to dig that out as well. I learned that, of course, from Anne Mooney.
Brilliant.
So Anne Mooney was mentioned
There's only one
every
Anne
night.
Mooney.
There's only one. And one of her cousins came along to the gig, would you believe?
Oh, brilliant.
And she was telling us about a visit that she paid to Mooney's pub when Anne was still there.
Oh, very good.
And it was nice to be able to.
Yeah.
It was nice to be able to, you know, to mention her every night, and sing this song that I learned from her.
Yeah.
You know. And incidentally, Idir Áird Eochaill, I learned that from Eochaill Tóibín, who lived directly across the field from us at home.
Yeah.
And her daughter came along to, I think, our second gig.
Brilliant.
You know, so it was fantastic. I'm introducing this song and I'm saying, I learned this song now from a lady who lived right across the field from us when I was growing up. And her daughter is here tonight. You know, so it was a special kind of a moment.
Lovely.
You know, it was a really nice thing. You know,
and that's the nice thing too about the gigs. Like you get to meet the people after, and you know, especially people from home. It's always lovely.
It's so special. Isn't it? Yeah. Means so much to them as well.
Yeah,
you know?
of course. Yeah, of course.
So they were our capers.
God, they made you work.
And
you were flat out.
That's only the half of it.
Fair play. No,
we had a great time, you know. And as I say, everyone asking for you everywhere we went.
No, I knew now you did. You know, the songs. There was no fear of the songs with you. You know, singing with the lads back on the road again.
Back.
Yeah.
Reliving my youth.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yes, it was great.
Very good.
So we might have a look at a few of these things. I'm kind of scared now.
Oh, great! We have a few clips.
We're about to maybe take a look at a few of these songs that
deadly.
that I recorded with the lads years ago as we gigged them in the recent tour. So we were in this beautiful Mondavi Center. You know this.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Fine big theatre, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Out there in Davis.
Yeah.
Davis, California, University of California. So we had this wonderful gig on St.Patricks Night.
Very good.
An tí long go bain béal mar a dé.
An bhá go léir.
Bain béal, go hainge canalín chomá.
Oh, tá sin gúntach, ja.
Cúpla árán a going, it was hí cuar gemacht a going, hí go hainge tite me seachling.
Bíon fánar dína bheith canna na mian.
Yeah, bíon sprála.
Yeah. As bheith pártach, as bheith búla bostas.
It was absolutely amazing to hear, I don't know, 1,800 people singing back at you, you know.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
unbelievable. And would you have had gigs like that now when you were touring with the lads?
They'd be shouting back at you, but they wouldn't.
They would not.
To be fair, no, we did. We had some lovely gigs. Always, you know. But
and how did it compare? I suppose.
I suppose we would have done a lot of festivals going back, you know. So it was a different kind of an experience to go into the performance arts centres, you know.
Yeah.
The performing arts centres, yeah. So it was a different experience. We'd have done a lot of festivals and smaller gigs, which were fantastic as well, you know. There's a different vibe entirely, you know.
Yeah.
And we always had fantastic nights, you know. But it was certainly different, you know. But I enjoyed it.
Good.
Just as much, yeah.
Great.
But as I say now, in the Mondavi Center, we ended up there on St.Patrick's Night, and somebody had the idea of recording it on a video, so we have it and the accompanying audio. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it.
I'm really looking forward to it.
A little bit apprehensive at the same time.
Not at all. It'll be very enjoyable. Yeah, deadly.
So we'll see some of these songs maybe now, and I think we're going to start with an Paistín Fionn.
Golly.
Manam of Paistín Fionn, a crínas a haignin na gáire lewn, Ceacha geala mar bhlach na dawn, sa pí mar an hala lá márta. Is tusa marún, is tusa marún is McGrath. Is tusa marún is Mhór go bháin, sin feabhal gan tógam ó the Paistín. Cara mo chríomh má Paistín Fionn, bud a ghagrú lasa mar bhlach na dawn. Aimse sair má Paistín Fionn, a chomháin úr a ghólam sláinte. Tusa marún, is tusa marún is McGrath. Is tusa marún is Mhór go bháin, sin feabhal gan tógam ó the Paistín. Maing shes male the will so gross giraun no dear half a on the young Mustorin in my kiss my love on the count nach so of falling this line to is to maroon is to maroon is royal is to maroon small common go on shen fionn to the boy Nai hen the go bocht sheep to fail and der heart a common Christmas in the heart snaffing shed the fat not the clear is to maroon is to maroon is royal is to maroon small common go on shen fionn to the boy breaking my heart is my painter girl breaking a varnder not good after record left my fighting home a storm of me the machine for a poor is to maroon is to maroon is royal is to maroon is common one shen fionn to the boy is to maroon is to maroon is royal is to maroon smochaman gabwan shen fionn to the boy. Ramita Mahadev, thanks ever so much.
Ciarán, bhí sin go háling. Lovely.
Shocking.
No, not at all. Oh my God. You're totally, at ease there,
Well,
and it's just gorgeous.
Well, I'll tell you now, Van Mana hang of Nell, but I was nervous now there, I have to say, like a lot of people out there watching
You fooled me now. You look very, very comfortable there, and gorgeous. It's lovely.
You're so kind. Thanks very much. But we had a great time. That's a lovely song, isn't it, on Paistín,
Beautiful.
Fionn,
Beautiful
that's been in our tradition an awful long time.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear anything kind of said about the meaning of the song or anything? There was this thing I once heard that, I don't know, the idea was there that it might have something to do with the fairy world, this song, that on Paistín Fionn might refer to this fairy changeling idea that somebody was taken from this world into the other world. Did you ever hear anything
no,
that?
I didn't. That's very interesting.
It is an interesting take on it now, W.B. Yeats had that famous poem, The Stolen Child.
Yes,
yeah. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand.
Yeah.
There was somebody said to me that there's some hint of that in there, so I'm not really sure. It's maybe one interpretation of
but
the
it's
song.
very interesting. No, I never heard that. No,
I kind of shared that with some of them. Not every night, but some nights I kind of mentioned that, off the stage, because it is an interesting kind of
it's a different
interpretation of it, But that was that we used to kind of start every night, I think, with that song,
Yeah,
which
lovely.
made me comfortable, because it's one that I've been singing all my life.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Start with something you're comfortable with, but you were clearly very, very comfortable, and
settled me down a small bit anyway.
Yeah, and the Oisin and Billy
so
singing
lovely,
along,
so lovely,
everybody's
so lovely, and the harmonies, and just the whole sense that everyone is with you, like, you know.
Yeah.
Do you get that too when you're
I
singing?
do. Yeah. I suppose when you get on with the people you're performing with, I think that makes a huge difference.
Comes across like, I think, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, and you're comfortable then yourself. You know. You feel like they have your back, and
absolutely, and it's amazing too. Like, you know, right? We were using an arrangement that we would have come up with like whenever back in the year dot.
Yeah.
But these other musicians are bringing something new to it, and new flavour, new colour, new ideas, even tiny little things, little touches that mean so much.
And then you might sing it a little differently then as well, like, because of that.
All of that is kind of feeding in, and you know,
you're playing off one another.
Absolutely,
Lovely.
yeah. So,
God, gorgeous.
Yeah, so we did, as I say, some songs in Irish and then some in English, and I think every night I think we sang the Wee Lass on the Brae, which is
gorgeous.
Another one of our old favourites.
Lovely.
That I heard Trí and Mhór and O'Connell singing.
Yeah.
Two fantastic singers, of course. And they may have actually learnt it from their auntie Nelly. I don't know. She had a tremendous.
She had loaded. Yeah, she had great songs. Yeah.
Up in County Donegal.
That's
so
right.
so it's definitely a northern song, I'd say. You know, but let's do a bit more research on it.
Yeah, lovely.
But no, we had great fun with it as well.
Lovely.
The Wee Lass on the Brae.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it, will we?
Just like Gogglebox here.
Well, I'm enjoying it, I tell you. Where's the popcorn?
And Teidí's enjoying it. Did you bring the popcorn? You didn't.
I didn't.
Once I roved out on a fine summer's day. The fields were in blossom and the meadows were gay. I spied a wee lassie tripping over the green. I took her for Helen, that Grecian queen, that Grecian queen, that Grecian queen. I took her for Helen, that Grecian queen. She's admired by others, I know that right well. Every morning to view the sweet spot where she dwells, beneath the hawthorn at the brink on yon hill. May she never marry, but think on me still, oh think on me still, oh think on me still. May she never marry, but think on me still. My parents died on me, and it's all for their sake, and oft times it causes my poor heart to break. But the more I think on them, the more I will say, there's no one will be mine but the wee lass on the Brae, oh wee lass on the Brae, wee lass on the Brae. There's no one will be mine but the wee lass on the Brae. There's a decline over yon far-off sky. 'Tis off to my darling, like lightning I'll fly. If the night was as long as a long summer's day, I'd cheerfully sit with my wee lass on the Brae, wee lass on the Brae, oh wee lass on the Brae. I'd cheerfully sit with my wee lass on the Brae. So fare thee well, darling, I love you the best, and may you be happy, and may you be blessed, oh, and may you think on me when I'm far away, for there's no one will be mine but the wee lass on the Brae, oh, wee lass on the Brae, oh, wee lass on the Brae. there's no one will be mine but the wee lass on the Brae. Thank you.
So listening to the end of that there, Nell, like I'm even hearing something else and a different thing coming through. The lads are bringing their own musicality to it. Like it's something different than what went down in the recording in the early.
When did you? What album was that on? I remember listening to that.
We recorded that on an album called All Things Considered.
Yeah,
I did two albums with the lads, and it was the second one. Yeah. So
gorgeous.
Thinking maybe 2002 maybe or something like that. Yeah, so good while back.
But it's lovely to be able to sing those songs again and have
fantastic,
it, you know.
Yeah, and you know, and like to revive them, I probably wouldn't have sung them since, really, you know.
Cool, yeah.
Some of them anyway. Others like on Paistín, Fionn now, and a few of those I'd sing all the time. But that one now I wouldn't have any occasion really to sing it except with the band, really, you know. So it's lovely to revive it like that,
lovely.
You know. Yeah.
It's a lovely sound there, like.
Yeah.
I'd say you'd want to record another album, I'd say, lads. It might put me out of a job.
Well, I tell you now, there'll be no putting you out of a job yet, but I would like to get going and do something.
God,
it's
beautiful.
Do some kind of a recording, you know.
As I said, now I'd definitely go to see. It's lovely. It's really, really nice. Gealbháin.
Yeah.
So what was the next song on the set list?
Oh yeah, well, Idir Áird as Eochaill, I think we used to do as well, you know. So we were kind of doing a nice balance between kind Gealbháin and kind Barely, and that was always very important to the band.
Yeah.
She talked to Goni. Agus now we're on Goni.
Big Gealbháin ago.
Carach.
Yeah.
Mehin agus Muirin to Hain. Like on Hochtach and Vanna Gomach and Darrod. Like an Aurani.
Yeah.
She now na Goni.
Yeah, agus Chróinín sin Mhór latmar. Aurani bhfuil is go bhfuil an takeíocht sin a go.
Takeíocht agus an tuiscin sin now.
Yeah.
An tuiscin sin now.
Yeah.
So Idir Áird as Eochaill.
Yeah, lovely song.
Yeah, and as I say, it was I think the second night that we were out that Eilish Tobin's daughter was in the audience, so it was lovely to be able to kind of
have that connection. Be
so
far away but so close to home as well, you know, so far away from home but have such close ties.
And then going back to what I was saying there about the lovely mix of Irish songs and English songs, and just the support, I suppose, that you probably feel and that I always felt, to bring your own tradition onto the stage, you know. And that was a real example of it there now, where I was able to mention the lady that I had learnt the song from and her daughter sitting in the audience. And special for me, I'm sure, special for Mary who's sitting in the audience, but special for everybody there to know that, you know, this is something now that came from a particular place, you know. It's really grounded.
It has people, you know.
People at the centre.
Yeah. It's lovely. Gorgeous. Yeah.
And of course, this is a song that you have a fantastic version of.
We do. Yeah. We've a version of it. Yeah, it's the same melody but different verses, I suppose. But it's lovely.
Learn a few more of them.
Yeah, sure. Jesus, like you'll be learning extra verses and new songs too. The girls come home.
Yeah. We'll have a listen, sure. We'll see. We'll see. Am I improving?
Idir Áird is Eochaill sa Eochaill de bhíos hunger na Teidí sí tráhaint. Seaarcas an óighean go Mhór Gealbháin na sa cuacha le círe go bhásta. Nes Cailín nó Eochaill is ólach domhaí. Nis háisi gan pósa go bósad sa hí. Á Chróinín galim fóca go sóla míistí, nagus fá go míistúd mar háise. The hugas grá cleft an despair van erdúis, Noir legus Mhór de van chléis. Sgymio'r lom na Mhór chwyden o'r hagod Gymhas y bwynge I ymwarin Gymach dy fach y brabog o trach non y lecrw Styn liabach lan cor hyn o logot sy rŵm Chyrhing bwglid fyr o gylwch Chróinín y chys pwnt Nis y stoi nad hawr hawr y lofdom Ni hawring my loft at yn gofrach na hen awn Gwgwyd eich giarn dwys chyn my foedin Mar fwrsydd y bwydys yn goswair a dwys Gard minig the chwars y dyn tarnem Nar penny la tolwch Chróinín y pwnt A cahof dy storf na hogas liwn Tresh diolus ferkjoen I fach fjorling edfwj Nis y sroilen ke haud hoch ban brach Thank you.
It's another lovely song you're on, like it's gorgeous.
That's a great song. Yeah.
Really, really nice.
I believe it finishes up slightly different than your own version.
We have a different ending, all right, but it's nice where the story ends there. It is lovely.
Yeah, I used to say that every night. You know that there's a good number of verses to this song. Even a lot of verses to this.
We do.
And I said there's a good number of verses to this song, but I'm only going to sing maybe 4 or 5, I'd say, you know. And if you want to find out what happens in the end, you'll have to talk to me at the very end of the concert.
Oh, very good. Very good, yeah.
It could go either way. It finishes up favourably in our version.
Yes, it does.
Not so much so in your own.
Not so much in ours, no.
Yeah.
The man goes away and leaves the poor woman Savalla Levenik.
The same.
She got a bit of a raw deal.
The same old story.
Same old story. No, it was lovely. It was lovely.
But not.
And lovely, feel to the song there as well. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, sure,
really, really nice.
We were just saying there, the lovely colour that Tony's bringing to that there now on the guitar and the mandolin is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Billy,
the little break in the middle, the instrumental, it's gorgeous.
Sure. You probably noticed I was a bit late coming back in there because I'm kind of asleep listening to the boys up there. It's so good,
I know, yeah.
You just don't want it to stop, you know what I mean?
It's gorgeous,
so,
it's gorgeous.
A bit late coming in.
No, God.
Missed my cue.
Not at all. No. Pull it off. It was lovely. It's lovely, yeah. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah.
So I think Master McGrath might be the next song.
Yes, Sure, that's a song local to you here, I suppose.
It is, yeah. But I suppose Benny of all of us now would have the closest connection with that, because Benny would have grown up quite near where the famous greyhound Master McGrath was reared, And so it's lovely to sing these songs and to have some kind of a connection with them, you know. Like we got that song there from an old collection of broadside ballads.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? So this is one of those songs that kind of circulated in the 19th century as a broadside. People would be singing them at fairs and things like that, and selling them for a penny a piece. You know, so you had the penny ballads.
Yeah.
And this is one of them. You know, a funny thing I heard recently about these penny ballads. You know, of course they were printed on poor paper and stuff, and sure if they got wet, then there could be a hole come in the ballad, like, you know.
You'd have to make up fill in the
you
gaps.
have to fill in the gap yourself, yeah. Or if you forgot the words, you could say, "There's a hole in the ballad."
Very good. Very good.
A hole in the ballad. There's a hole in the sheet, like, you know. But
it's amazing how those songs, you know, travelled as well. Like,
isn't it?
You know?
Yeah. And of course, like the Clancy's made a fantastic job of Master McGrath. This is a different version of it now that was in, as I say, this collection of broadsides that Colm O'Loughlin made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so an important collector of those, you know.
Yeah.
So it was great to have a crack at it again.
Yes.
You know, you make a fantastic job of it yourself.
Well, I was listening to how you recorded it
you
first day, you know.
You brought your own thing to it now then.
Yeah.
But
it's a fun song to sing, like there's good energy and there's good life in it, like,
as
you
we
know.
were saying, then the band behind this one is something like
we were
that.
on tour, one of the tours a couple of years ago, and we passed a big pub called Master McGrath's.
Yeah,
on the sides of the road in New Hampshire, I think.
Go away out of it.
Yeah. So we'd go in and have a, you know,
Yeah,
sauce it
of
out,
course.
sure. You know yourself.
And we have our own Master McGrath's pub here.
That's right.
Yeah, in Waterford. Yeah.
Teddy, don't you start to. I think he wants to hear more of Ciarán singing.
I think so.
That's why he's complaining.
Yeah. Crank it up there. We have another look.
Roll it there.
Being the date of the year, those Waterloo sportsmen and more did appear, all to view the great prizes and bear them away, never counting on Áird and on Master McGrath. On the 12th of December, that day of renown, McGrath and his keeper, they left Lurgan town, and again in the channel soon drove them home. And on the 13th they landed on Faringill's shore. And when they arrived there in great London town, those grand English sportsmen, they all gathered around, and one of those gentlemen gave a ha-ha. Oh, is that the great dog you call Master McGrath? Lord Lurgan stepped forward and he said, "Gentlemen, if there are any among you with money to spend for your great English greyhound, I don't care a straw. 5,000 to 1 upon Master McGrath." White roasted uncovered the great English bride, her trainer and owner were both by her side. Oh, they let her away and the crowd cried hurrah for the pride of all England and Master McGrath. I wonder, says Rose, what took you from your home? Oh, you should have stayed there in your Irish domain and not come to get laurels on Albions Plain. Well, I know, says McGrath, we have wild leather bogs, but you'll find in old Ireland we have good men and dogs. Lead on, bold Britannia, give none of your jaw, for I'll tarnish your laurels, says Master McGrath. as swift as the wind o'er the green fields she flew. Oh, he jumped on her back and he held up his paw. 3 cheers for old Ireland, says Master McGrath. Well, I know many greyhounds to have filled me with pride in the days that are gone, and it can't be denied. But the greatest and the bravest that the world ever saw was our champion of champions, bold Master McGrath.
Teidí is as good as gold there now.
Well, I'm telling you, this is like myself, he's enjoying it. It's mighty.
I'm sure there's a bit of fun.
Yeah, fierce energy in that song. He was some dog, wasn't he?
Wasn't he? They have several songs written about you, like, you know? Yeah. He must have been good.
Yeah. Great. And I love the instrumental in that song too.
Oh,
like
deadly, yeah. Sure.
You can really imagine the whole thing, you know,
Absolutely.
the 2 dogs racing each other.
Yeah.
Really,
In the rehearsals now, you'd hear Eamon every now and again giving a little bark, like, you know.
yeah.
We have good fun with it, like,
Yeah,
you know?
sure,
Yeah, good fun.
That's the main thing. You have to enjoy singing the songs, don't you? Like, and playing the tunes, and that comes across. And listening to the crowd's reaction there, they definitely enjoyed it.
Oh,
you know?
sure, yeah. It's a great number, all right, for sure.
Yeah, it was a fine thing to sing, isn't it? It was great.
As I say, it's easy sing with that group, like, you know. Yeah. Such support and all, you know.
Yeah.
I think the next one we're going to sing now is Fair and Tender Ladies, which is again one that we recorded a long time ago. I think on an album called Think Before You Think.
Oh yeah, great album,
christened by Jesse Smith.
Oh yeah.
We won't go into the story, but it has to do with our good old friend Danú-Official.
Oh yeah.
But that's for another day.
That's for the uncut version, isn't it?
But I learnt it from Donnacha's mum, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were talking about her earlier on.
Yeah.
So she got a mention every night.
Good.
She got a mention every night. Fair and Tender Ladies.
Yeah.
Learnt in Mooney's pub.
Lovely.
Over several late sessions.
I'd say I never heard Anne Mooney singing. Do you know that?
Lovely singer.
I don't think I ever heard her singing.
And her sister Brae, beautiful, yeah. And I'm sure the other sisters as well. All great.
Yeah.
You know, but Anne anyway insisted that I learn this song, Fair and Tender Ladies.
Well, weren't
and
you?
of course it became a massive hit.
Yeah, it's great. It's lovely. We can thank Anne Mooney, so. Thank Anne Mooney for a lot of things.
Thank Anne Mooney for Fair and Tender Ladies.
Yeah.
Very good.
Come all you fair and tender ladies, take warning how you court young men. They're like a star on a cloudy morning. First they'll appear and then they're gone. They'll tell to you some loving story. They'll swear to you that their love is true. Straight away they go. Don't you remember our days of courting? You told me then that you loved me the best. You could make me believe with the falling of your autumn that the sun rose in the west. If I had known before I courted, I never would have courted none. I'd have locked my heart in a box of golden, fastened down with a silver pin. So come all you fair and tender ladies, take warning how you court young men. They're like a star on a cloudy morning. First they'll appear, and then they're gone. Thank you. Thanks so much.
No, that's after putting a Thurston put on Teidí. I know, that was gorgeous.
He's fond of the battle the same as myself.
You like the mother as well? I'm a fan of it myself.
He's a great little man. He's after putting up with a lot here now today.
No, God, very enjoyable, sure.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose he'd be listening to these now.
Yeah.
Out the time, and
Yeah.
it was lovely.
So we're coming towards the end now anyway, and I think we have maybe one more song.
Lovely.
And,
need a lovely variety of songs as well, you know, between them.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
The last one I think we have here now is one that we got everybody singing along with, which is great, you know.
Yeah.
A song that we recorded with Liam Clancy.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Which was some honour, you know.
Yeah.
We were recording in his studio down on Ryan.
Lovely.
And he came out one evening and we recorded this. I would have heard it from Archie Fisher, first of all. And of course, Archie was a great friend of Liam's.
Oh, yeah.
So we got together that one evening down in the studio, and it all just came together very kind of organically.
Lovely.
Yeah. Jock Stewart, Easy and Free.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I love this song. Lovely.
So we had everyone singing along with us now.
Oh, sure. Lovely.
Yeah, it was great fun.
Yeah, and a great buzz too, like to hear such a big crowd singing along. You know?
Yeah.
Deadly.
And I think we might chance out a few tunes as well. Here, you play with the band as well when you're.
I do, but I do chance my arm. If it's at the whistle, yeah.
And the flute as well, man.
Well, kind of.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so I was sitting in for a few tunes on the box.
Lovely.
Piano recording.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a buzz as well. You know?
Brilliant.
Yeah, so great. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great to be able to do both, you know. sing the songs and
yeah.
join in for the tunes as well, you know, rather than sitting there.
I know.
You join in on the crack.
Twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
You could twiddle your thumbs.
Yeah, in a different way.
Anyway. So easy and free, so we'll have a listen.
It's just occurred to me that this is the last song I'd sing with the guys for quite a while, because this is the end of the tour, as Benny was saying, and it was a great honour for me to step into the shoes of the brilliant Nell and Ciarán, and I've had a brilliant 3 weeks travelling around with these wonderful musicians up here. Guys, it's been fantastic. Got to meet them happy. I'm an easy-going man, a roving young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me, for I'm a man you don't meet every day. I have acres of land, I have men at command, I have always a shilling to spare. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me, for I'm a man you don't meet every day. Oh, I took out my gun, and with my dog I did shoot all down by the river Kildare, and be easy and free when you're drinking with me, for I'm a man you don't meet every day. I'm a piper by trade, oh, a roving young blade, and many's the tune I do play. Be easy and free when you're drinking with me, for I'm a man you don't meet every day. Now come fill up your glasses of brandy and wine, and whatever the cost I will pay. But be easy and free when when you're drinking with me. For I'm a man you don't meet every day. Oh, be easy and free when you're drinking with me. For I'm a man you don't meet every day. Too nice to stop. Be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you don't meet every day.
Night, home.
Well, that little set of tunes there is after getting Teidí going anyway.
I tell you, Marianne Paddy Varn, Chudder Wall.
There was a lot of intent there with those lads leaving the stage, you could tell, couldn't you, Nell?
I know, it was brilliant. And
it was going to start going down a slippery slope after that.
It's mighty, full of drive and energy and crack.
Great fun.
The bit of talk you did at the start was gohalling, so
sure, look, ní ná nach aníring,
Agus Tom buach gur dhéine sé that I'm so grateful that you were able to fill in at my expense, and I know that the lads definitely listening to you every night. I'm sure they enjoyed it down to the ground, and of course being in your company. Harry and Odella, I'm sure they'll be looking for you to come back again, I'd say.
It was great fun.
Good.
But we might strike out sometime together, Nell, you never know.
To be mighty. We'll cheers to that.
Give me a swig of that. What a city you got going there.
That would be lovely.
Pachin Chole.
Yeah. I know, no, Tommy Donagh, and thanks a million for doing it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I know that the crowds were very lucky to have you.
Thanks,
singing to them every night, and it was great. Really, really enjoyable to watch and to listen to there now. And that's just the video, so I can't imagine what the real thing was like. It was brilliant.
Thanks a million.